Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Bloomburrow Draft here on the channel. It's back for the week, so we're playing it, and I'm going to be showing you the ropes of this fun format that's actually like a pretty nice, like refreshing way to play Magic, because it's not too complicated, and the archetypes are all fairly distinct, and it's a pretty fun one. Okay, so a couple things to know about Bloomburrow as we dive in. First of all, I have a draft guide, a draft meta update for this set from when it was current, so you can find those. Second of all, green-white is one of the best decks. The format tends to be pretty quick. So like green-white is a great deck. Black-green is a great deck. They're often kind of based around creature types. So like green-white is a rabbit deck, even though a card like Brightblade Stoat is a great card. We'll go through the mechanics as we see them. Gift means that you give your opponent something, but you get a benefit. We're going to take Brightblade Stoat here, I think. This card's fantastic. Really great 2-drop. Just first strike and lifelink mean that you play this early, and it's great in any white deck. And there's a minor life gain theme in black-white. A card like Life Creed Duo is especially good in black-white. You see this is like a bat and a bird, though the bird's deck is a bit weaker. The blue decks tend to be a bit weaker. Blue-red, blue-white, blue-black are like three of the weaker archetypes in the format. Green-white, green-black, and green-blue can be pretty good. Green-blue is like one of the best of the blue decks, if you can get enough of the frog synergies, which are like, it's like one of the best late game decks. Okay, so Brightblade Stoat can kind of go into any home. It fits probably especially well into black-white because of the life gain stuff, but we're willing to take anything. Savor is one of the best black commons. This is a really strong card. If I do take this, it could lead me towards a kind of bats deck. Target creature gets -2/-2, create a food token. Byway Barterer is also very, very strong. When you expend 4, which means you spend your fourth total mana to cast spells during a turn. So don't think that activated abilities count. It has to be for casting spells, but you can cast 2/2 to get this done. You can discard your hand to draw 2 cards. This is a really strong card, especially because in the late game, you can go Byway Barterer, play another 2-drop or something, and then immediately trigger it. Seedglaive Mentor. Valiant is when you target your stuff with spells or abilities. I think here the main pick is between Savor and the Byway Barterer. I'm going to take the Byway Barterer. It doesn't have to go into a red-green Raccoons deck. It can just go into any deck and be a good card. But yeah, Savor would be my second pick there. Okay, so now there is Fireglass Mentor. This is one of the better decks in the format, is black-red. There's just a lot of aggressive tools, and the Lizards, which is the black-red creature type, does have a really strong combat trick to pay them off for being in this strategy. Dazzling Denial is a good card for blue decks, but I try not to like get myself into blue decks if I don't have to, especially early. Like this is a random like solid common, but like the blue decks don't have as many payoffs as some of the other colors. I think I'm going to take the Fireglass Mentor here. If you begin your second main phase, if an opponent lost life this turn, exile the top 2 cards of your library, choose one until end of turn, you may play that card. So as the game scales on, you get like extra card draw. You can play the cards instead of just casting them, so you can play lands with it. Sunshower Druid is also a nice card for like the Frogs deck, because you sometimes have stuff that like bounces cards back to your hand, and so this gets you like some nice value with those. This is a pretty weak pack though, so I'm not like overwhelmed. I think I might even take Sunshower Druid second out of this pack. The rare is not particularly useful for draft. Okay, Fell is a really strong removal spell. We're probably going to take this. 2 mana, destroy target creature, sorcery speed. There is also a Seasoned Warren Guard. This can be a really nice card for a Rabbits deck. While you control a token, there are a decent amount of token makers in the set. Black-green makes foods, not super relevant for Seasoned Warren Guard, but that is a thing, for a way to make tokens. And then there are these cards with Offspring that let you pay a little extra mana and get an extra 1/1 token copy of that card. Here, though, we're just going to take a really good removal spell. Looking like we're seeing some blue cards. Pearl of Wisdom is one of the better blue commons for if you're playing like a blue-red Otters deck, but blue-red Otters is a deck you should generally not be playing because it's just a little bit weaker. It's a little slow. Frilled Sparkshooter, not my favorite card, but it can sometimes be okay. Corpseberry Cultivator is reasonable. Foraging is a way you sack a food or you exile 3 cards from your graveyard. This is a tough pick. I think we're just gonna we probably should stay the course with black-red. We haven't been seeing a ton of green cards. Fireglass Mentor goes with like all the cards we've got here. But Bushy Bodyguard is messed up, because when it enters, you can forage. If you do, you put 2 counters on it, and then you can offspring it for 2, so you make a token of it, and that thing can also forage to put 2 counters on it. So I either take Bushy Bodyguard and play Bushy Bodyguard plus Fell into a deck, or Brightblade Stoat plus Bushy Bodyguard, or just take a Fireglass Mentor and like stick to black-red. This is a bit of a signal, but it could also just be that people don't know how good this card is, because this card's messed up. We haven't been seeing green. I think we'll just pass it up and take the black-red card. Immediate punish. Brutal. Brutality. This card's also really good for a Squirrels deck. I guess no use crying over spilt milk. Red didn't necessarily seem that open either, I guess. I have so many regrets. Balin is fine, but it's hard to splash in this format because it's a bit quicker. I think here between the Wolverine and the Cash Grab, we might still just play black-red. The Thornplate Intimidator is a fine card. But let's just take this card for now. Okay. Wandertail Mentor's great. Steam Path Charger. I think we'll just take this. There's also Huskbuster Swarm, which is kind of a self-mill payoff. We'll take the red-black card. This card plays pretty well with Fireglass Mentor. You can like send this guy in to die, or the Offspring token in to die. We'll take a Quake Tusk Boar. So yeah, I'm actually feeling okay about passing up on the green card. Maybe there just wasn't a good red or black card in that pack. I mean, black doesn't seem necessarily that open anyway. But this card's really nice. Reach, Trample, Haste. You play this on turn 5, you're loving it. Alania's Pathmaker is a pretty reasonable card. I think I always liked it a little more than everyone else, but yeah, we've got some pretty good options here. Daggerfang Duo is pretty good. It's a rat squirrel, so it's not particularly great in black red, but Death Touch 3/2 is pretty solid. War Squeak is just not a card I'm happy with. Fountainport Bell. Fountainport Bell is okay. We're going to take Ravine Raider here. 1 drop with Menace to help us trigger our Fireglass Mentors is really nice. So I think we're pretty happy with our picks, actually. I had some temporary regrets, but now I'm pretty okay. We'll take the Bruiser. I don't think this card's very good. This is another Offspring card. It's just 3-mana 2/2 is not where you want to be in this set. We'll pass the last pick, blue card. We don't really care, but okay. War Squeak. Not a card I really want to be playing, but... okay, so pack 2. Alania Divergent Storm. This card is pretty cool. If it's the first instant or sorcery you play, you can have an opponent draw a card to copy a spell, which means that they get a card, but you get to copy your spell. So you both have your card, but you got the mana value like immediately of playing it. Pawn Prophet is one of the best cards to make blue-green tick if you're playing blue-green, because it comes down early, draws you a card, and then there's a bunch of cards that bounce things back to your hand, which is really nice. Here, I think we're going to take Coruscation Mage. It's an otter, so you might not think it goes into a black-red deck, but the fact that you can ping your opponent when you cast a non-creature spell, especially if you Offspring it so you can ping them twice, means that when you have something like Fireglass Mentor, you can like cast an instant or sorcery in your first main phase, then trigger your Fireglass Mentor and find something to do on your second main phase. Yeah, Hidden Guard is fine. Head of the Homestead's also a really nice one. So in this pack, don't be surprised if we see a bunch of green-white. We did only take 1 green card, really. And we passed like a lot of white cards. Or not a ton, because we kind of wanted to play white with our Brightblade Stoat, but you need to be able to stay the course. This is a really good card. Comes down early. If you Offspring it, it's also like really annoying to interact with your opponent's stuff. But we're probably going to stick to our guns and take Savor here. Just a kill spell, makes a food token. There's also Bone Cache Overseer, which is a kind of payoff for black-green with the forage mechanic. It's not really a card for black-red so much. Just taking a cheap kill spell that can also gain life is good. This card was one of the biggest overperformers of the set. When you're playing a green-white deck and you play this thing, it just makes your guys huge. Okay. I'm a little bit worried here because we're not really seeing black cards. We're seeing some fantastic white cards, but like this kind of makes sense because we didn't really see a lot of white cards, so the person next to us didn't see any white cards, so switching into white would be kind of a mistake here, I think. Remember, we got past like late Quake Tusk Boars, and we wheeled like Ravine Raiders, and we got past a bunch of these cards, so I think we're in a fine spot. Maybe we take the Huskbuster Swarm. I don't love it, though, in this deck. I just really try not to switch colors pack 2, because I already have like most of the cards I need for a deck. Like, even just cutting all the cards I don't want. Like, we have 10 cards here. We're going to be able to make playables. Okay. So this is one of those spots. We have a kind of close spot. This creature can't block, so we can get just a 2/1 flyer that can't block. Whenever we gain life, each opponent loses a life. We don't really have a ton of life gain, except for Saver. But I think this card's a lot better than Steam Path Charger. Just as a flyer. Persistent Marsh Stalker. With 1 or more rats, 7 or more cards in our graveyard, we can pay 3 and bring this back to the battlefield. We only have 1 rat right now. It's the 3/2 that mills. I think we're going to take the Starscape Cleric. Just a flyer. I mean, we don't have a ton of like lizard payoffs other than making them lose life, and a flyer is going to really help them lose life, I think. Psychic Quarrel, not very good. Carrot Cake was one of the biggest, like, not surprises exactly, because it looks like a pretty solid card, but it was really, really good. This is a great card. You should be taking it pretty highly. Moonrise Cleric. Double black is going to be hard to cast this, but it is pretty good. So it's between that and the Thornplate Intimidator. I think I'll just take the flyer. I don't love the Intimidator. It's fine. We'll take Roughshod Duo. This card was pretty good. Sazacaps was okay. I really like the Rush Shield Rampager. This pack has not been very good for us, though, I will say. It's hard to know exactly, but like I think in pack 1, black and red were pretty good colors for us to be in. We did see a couple of green cards, but yeah, it's kind of tricky. We'll take Sazacaps Brew. But like this card's pretty good for green-white. Sure, we'll get another Ravine Raider. Conduct Electricity's fine, but I think Ravine Raider's better. We're just seeing so many crazy good late white cards. It's a little bit unfortunate for our mental state here. Oh my gosh, we're wheeling Star Charters. That's wild. Let's just take Hidden Grotto. I don't think we ever want to play it in this deck, but we'll take it. Veteran Mouse. Yeah, okay, so we're in a fine spot. Just not the best spot. I'm just cutting some of the cards I don't really want to play, but we'll probably end up playing some of them. This card's not very good. Okay, pack 3. Well, luckily we got a really strong uncommon. Thoughtstalker Warlock is great for our deck. We would also like Saver. We would like Persistent Marsh Stalker. Lunar Convocation's a pretty good card for black-white. This draft could have gone a very different direction, but I don't think white was that open pack 1. We're just going to cut all the cards we don't love, and then we'll add them back in later. There's some fine cards in there. But these are all pretty good cards for us. We'll take the Thoughtstalker Warlock, though, pretty happily. Now there's Scales of Shale, which is probably the best payoff for this deck. We're just going to get absolutely obliterated this pack if we're getting past Vine Reap. Like, I don't know. I mean, we could have taken the the green card a couple times in pack 1, but we didn't really have a lot of individual black cards at the time. Oh no, this is going to be kind of a brutal pack. But this card's really, really strong for our deck. Lost River Lurker, not surprising to see blue cards coming around. Agate Assault's pretty good. But Scales of Shale is like the best card for this deck. We have a couple lizards, 6 lizards. When you cast this for 1 mana, oh, they say affinity for lizards now. That's funny. It just costs 1 less for each lizard. So when you cast that for 1 mana, you feel like you've kind of done something wrong. It's crazy. Valley Rotcaller. When it attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X is the number of other lizards, bats, and rats you control. There is another Scales of Shale, though. I think we might want to take that. This card's kind of hard to use sometimes. Maybe we want it. I don't know. I just found it not to be that good when I was playing with it. This card's pretty good, but mostly for the mouse deck. Red-white. Also, Blooming Blast. There's some good cards here. We're just going to take the Scales of Shale, though. You kind of just want as many of those as you can get. Reptilian Recruiter or another Starscape Cleric. Recruiter's pretty solid. There's also Starscape Cleric. Our 2-drop count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 2-drops already. So let's just get another top-end card to help us finish games. And it's a lizard. I wouldn't mind another Starscape Cleric, though. Beautiful. There's a Nocturnal Hunger. I think we'll take that over the 3rd copy of Scales of Shale. We do have 7 lizards now. But we don't have a ton of remove. We have Fell, Savor. Yeah, let's just take the Nocturnal Hunger. This is a really good card. Scales is good too, but... Okay. We'll just take 1 Conduct Electricity. I think we'll take the Thornplate Intimidator now, or the Frilled Spark Shooter. Let's take the Frilled Spark Shooter. It plays really well with Scales of Shale when you have Menace on a 4/4, hopefully. Nice, we get an Alania's Pathmaker now. Solid value. We'll just take Might of the Meek. We don't really have any mice, though. We're going to end up adding some cards from our sideboard. Not going to be the end of the world, though. We have plenty of solid options. Dagger Fang Duo's probably going to make the cut. Moonrise Cleric might make the cut. I don't think this is going to make the cut. It's just too hard to cast. Wow, we wield Blooming Blast. Also this card. This card's pretty good. Double Strike and Haste is pretty good too. I don't know. That was a tough pick. That Kindle Spark Duo is really bad, though. You shouldn't be playing that one. It might look like it's good with lizards, but it really isn't. A 1/3 is just not where you want to be in this format. Yeah, Blooming Blast was a close one. I'm not sure if that one was better than the just equipment thing. Just nice to have some reach in these decks. We're going to play Roughshod Duo, I think. And Moonrise Cleric. We already have enough top-end cards. Do we want War Squeak? We definitely want 9 swamps in this deck, I think, because we have the 2 1-drops. We took Scales of Shale really highly. I think it's going to work out, though. This card's okay. Let's just, instead of playing Roughshod Duo, play a Size of Caps Brew. We have 15 creatures. Also play Guard Mouse, but that's fine, I think, to pass that one up. Yeah. It's between that and the Huskbuster Swarm. So if we have 3 creatures die, cost 5 mana. It's really good with Scales of Shale, too. I don't know if we want the Moonrise Cleric. It's going to be hard to cast a double black card. So now we have... Yeah, let's just keep it like 9-8 here. Okay. I think this deck is fine. We'll see how it does. And let's get to the games. I wish I'd been in like a really good black-green deck or something, but black-red's a pretty good deck still. We have 2 Scales of Shale, which is the best payoff for the deck. I think we're in a pretty okay spot. As we get ready for the games, I'd like to shout out the NicolaiBolas Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you enjoy my work and you'd like to support my mission to make draft accessible for people of all skill levels while gaining access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and format thoughts document for these sets, then Patreon is the place to go. And special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It does make a tremendous difference. Okay, getting ready for round 1 now. This is pretty much the dream, so we're going to keep this, of course. This is why you play this deck. So you can go turn 1 Ravine Raider, turn 2 Fireglass Mentor. And they're playing Otters or Frogs, maybe. I've been playing on full control recently and been pretty happy about it, so... I guess no reason not to play this. I would have just exiled the card for no reason. In best of 3, that might be bad because then your opponent knows more about your deck, but then you know more about your deck too, so. Okay. So this can take out the token. Not going to play my land. If they have run away together, this could be bad. This is actually a real decision. I could savor the Plume Creed Escort and they can't block, or I could just use Ravine Raider's ability. And then kill both things when they double block. Then next turn... So if there's a land on top of my deck, I'd really rather use my saver now. Oh, I exit the top 2 cards. Yep. Okay, perfect. I forgot that it was 2. I thought it was just 1. That's so much better. Okay, so I did that because it let me basically draw an extra card, and this Menace guy is still going to be annoying. Okay, they are playing blue-green. What other flash cards are there? There's Plume Creed Escort still, of course. Oh my gosh, I don't remember every flash card in the set. There are probably reasons to play my land first here. Perfect. I don't think there's any crazy flash cards, though. Okay, Huskbuster Swarm I can't play. Brutality. There is counter unless your opponent pays 2 mana. A card until the end of my next turn. So my opponent does nothing. Maybe they have a green spell they can't cast. Tap up to 1 creature and put a stun counter on it, sure. This is going to be a really good turn for me. I think this is a pretty good time to conduct electricity. 6 to this, 2 to this. Attack them for 3. I won't get to use my stuff very well, but it sets me up in the future pretty well. And the Ravine Raider gets kind of annoying for them. This is a pretty perfect game for me. The Fireglass Mentor never dies against blue-green. Yep, this is why you kill their stuff. Mm-hmm. Draw a card. Okay. So I could play this. Take this. You hit them for 4, 6, 7, 10. Or I could just attack with both, play Frilled Sharpshooter, and do that the next turn when they play something scary. Yeah, that's a pretty dominant victory. I'm feeling pretty good about my deck now. I guess I could have taken a couple more lizards at points, which maybe would have made Scales of Shale a little bit better, but I think my deck is pretty strong. Like, that's the best case scenario, though. 1 drop into that 2 drop, because that's pretty hard for most decks to beat. Okay, we'll keep this. Kind of similar hand. We have the Cleric, which has evasion. And then we play this. Our deck doesn't do as well against like cheap interaction like Saver. That's why Saver's so good. Okay, we're playing against maybe black-green. This card's pretty good. Okay, get the Mentor down. I wish we could take the second Mentor, but we will just take the land, hit a free land drop. We don't have the best uses for extra lands, but we do have like an offspring we can do. Okay. They took him out. Unfortunately, we have drawn 1 spell this game. Like, yeah. We were really hoping they wouldn't have kill spells. That being said, we have a lot of extra burn. We don't really want to use this until the late game, though, because we don't want to give them a treasure right now, because they're color screwed. So do they have a thing that rewards them for dealing damage to me? Oh, they just have another one. Okay. Okay, I'm very skilled at this game. Okay. We can deal 2 to this without giving them 3 extra damage, but I think we might need the 3 extra damage. This is ridiculous, though. Like, even though this was a spell, like, there were still 8 lands in our top 13 cards. We can hit them for 2. This can deal 2 to this and 3 to them and 2 more to them. So this deals 5 to them at some point. I think the 3 damage is going to be pretty relevant. There's an old saying that mana screw beats mana flood, and I think it's going to be demonstrated here when I proceed to not cast a spell the rest of the game and lose horribly. If I draw Sazakap's Brew, though... Oh, they're playing blue-black. That makes sense with these cards, too. That's pretty good. Perfect. I don't actually have any lizards, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so if I cast this for a discount, I don't get to use this thing as well anyway. So I discarded 3 lands there, and I still drew another one. But they have an extra mana now. So I think the extra 3 damage was worth it, because now I need to cast 2 non-creature spells, or they have to start killing my guys. And Menace plays really well with Scales of Shale. But they probably have kill spells and stuff, so I'm probably toasted here. Or there's a chance I'm toasted. This was a really annoying card for them to have. This is one of those cards that's really good, but because it's a skunk instead of a squirrel or something, it's kind of annoying to use sometimes. If I draw a spell this turn, I think I'm going to win. Like a non-creature spell, I win. If I draw a creature spell, I'm probably in decent shape. I probably should have played more swamps because I have like the frilled guys. Okay. Yes, my. I wonder if my opponent's just going to concede here. Looks like they're not doing much. They have to have all spells because they were missing land drops. I'm a little bit surprised they attacked with like both last time. Having some blockers would have been pretty nice. Well, this is certainly a no block situation. Just how I drew it up. This is so bad. Okay. If they have a kill spell for Byway Barterer and I get to Scales of Shale protected and win the game, that would be awesome. Of course it's that one. I shouldn't have attacked with the 1/1. I mean, it seemed okay at the time. I wasn't planning on... I mean, imagine they just don't have that kill spell. They just have a different kill spell. And I just win. Like, if they go for, like, 3 mana kill my guy, or any number of things, honestly. Like, if they had, this thing. I've also not been very fortunate with my draws this game, but I feel like maybe I wasn't supposed to attack with the 1/1 there. At any point, I could draw my 5/5 trample haster. That'd be pretty good. I hate that. That's not good for me. I'm going to be patient here. I'm going to take one turn to try to draw a spell. I know there's a 3/3 menace that could attack them, but I'm almost certain they have a kill spell of some kind. This is horrifying. They're using my own otter against me. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. 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 I can't believe it. I actually have drawn every land in my deck. What the heck? Like, there's no way I was ever winning this game, really. I mean, I was so close. 3, 5, 13. Maybe I wasn't supposed to give him a treasure or something? I don't know. I feel like I made pretty reasonable plays. It's just they had, like, all of the perfect cards. Like, if they have... I mean, I guess this card also punishes my, like, dire downdraft instead of a kill spell really cost me this one. Because if I could have saved this thing from a kill spell, I was going to win. Which they probably were aware of to some degree. Kidnap's also an insane rare. One of the best blue ones. I don't think I really have any outs. Actually, maybe I do. I have the 5/5 Trampler. 5/5 Trample Haste. Come on, one time. Let's go. Like, my opponent could just play like a 3/3 here, and they would die if I top deck that. If I drew that card at any point this game, I would have probably won. The card's real good. Oh, they're just holding up a kill spell. Feels bad. And we drew a land anyway. Just brutality, honestly. Oh my gosh. We didn't even draw our 1/1 that could, like, use our mana to good effect there. Our 1/1s would have been 5/5 menaces. That's just a game I'm going to try to forget. I don't know if I could have done it. I don't think I could have done much differently. I could have not attacked with the 1/1, but the fact that they had Valley Flood Caller because, like, if they can't do anything, like, let's just say they have just the flash creature and they, like, double block my 3/3, then the thing helps me out. Okay, we'll keep this. Red, green, okay. Sure. I'm gonna play this guy. It helps me, like, swing the momentum back, because if they don't kill it, then I can attack them, and all of a sudden I'm in good shape. And then I can use Mage plus Saver on the following turn, or whatever I want to do. Bramble Guard Veteran, sure. Yep, I have swung the momentum back in my favor. I would love to draw spells. I'm actually, like, I tried my best not to get frustrated, but I've actually only drawn lands for, like, 2 games in a row now. It's like, what the heck is going on? I'm going to play the Mage, I think. I will draw other spells to cast eventually, and, okay, that's a good one to kill with my Saver. Jeez Louise, what is happening? This is why one of the reasons I did it this way. No need to give them a food or anything. I mean a treasure. But that was a pretty good turn. Losing Quake Tusk is a bit sad, but that's fine. I couldn't cast it anyway, because despite having drawn all lands, none of them are red. I'm not sad. Oh, they have Quake Tusk, of course. Why wouldn't they have Quake Tusk? It's only like one of the best uncommons in the set. Just brutality, okay. That's a huge draw. That was actually fantastic. So we are going to attack with both. I'm hoping they don't block. Yeah, perfect. Jesus. I mean, I am glad I found the fell. That's pretty clutch. But the fact that I've drawn like this is a travesty. This is going to really help me swing any races, though, which is nice. I have four spells. It's just what's happening. They probably have another big creature of some kind. Hopefully it only has 4 toughness. That's a great card, but... Okay. If they have Polywallop, this is so bad for me. I mean, it's already really bad for me if they have Polywallop. Just gonna assume they have nothing. I should have just sacked the food. Would I rather have a Death Toucher or be able to start discarding my hand, potentially, if I draw enough spells? Death Toucher, honestly, is better right here. Because it can be used to block this thing, or it can just attack in regardless of what they have. Of course, I mill 2 spells. Okay. The Menace guy could have been good. The Menace guy is really strong. It's just... I'm kind of in a close game. Like, if they play like a 6/6 or something, like... Not what I wanted to see. So it didn't really matter which one I took, I guess. Honestly, not the worst draw. I can pump it 3 times so they can't attack me. They have another Quake Tusk Boar? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This is so silly. Okay, well. Pump. 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 Oh, whoops. Maybe block like this. I go to 2. Next, then I attack back. They're going to kill the 4/4. Attack back, I get 2 cards worth. I'll have to chump block this, though. If I double block this thing, then they have the 3/4 still. But I go down to 3. I block like this. Because then I can attack them back with my guy. Gosh darn it. That's funny. Otherwise, they discard it. So if I hadn't picked them, they would have discarded. Why did I? That's funny. If I had been able to just... So it might be strange, but I'm going to chump block with the Convocation Mage, the Corsation Mage. Did they drop like a kill spell? Wow! Oh my gosh! Just devastation. They have no spell, and then they top deck the spell that kills me. Oh my gosh. That was such a frustrating game. That was so brutal. I drew every land in the world, and then they had a land in their hand, and then, oh my gosh, I was gonna get a hit him for 4 to dig for a kill spell or something, or another blocker. I can't believe that. That was something. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll keep this one. We have the Dream Start. I mean, it's funny because it's now becoming apparent that the only way I can win is if I play these 2 cards in a row. But that's not even true. It's just literally like if I don't draw 50 lands in my games, I'll win. Oh my gosh. It's like these are the sorts of games where you play them and then you just cut a land for no reason. Like, okay, the mirror match. Being on the play is pretty huge for the mirror match. Okay, we're playing the Fireglass Mentor. Hoping they don't kill it. Beautiful. Let's go. And they're attacking. That's crazy. Let's kill the Orator. Because I can't block that one either. Ah, I see. Kindle Spark Duo. This card's not very good. I am very happy when I see my opponents play it. It might be okay here, but it's in general, it's not a great card. Okay. Okay, we'll take a land. We kind of wanted a land anyway, so we could go this. Play the Frilled Spark Shooter. Menace is really good in these decks. I mean, this has drawn me 2 cards already. 1 land, yeah. We haven't really gotten to blow someone out with Scales of Shale. I mean, we did play it a couple times. My opponent's not liking life right now. Maybe they're going to concede or something. Maybe they're going to miss a land drop. I mean, I swear this deck can win without going Ravine Raider into Fireglass Mentor. I feel like I kind of was close to demonstrating that the past couple games. Like, we were pretty close to winning both those if we just drew actual spells. Okay. Is my opponent just roping me? Do they have a kill spell? If they double block here, I'll just let the Ravine Raiders trade, maybe. Like, I'm okay with this trade. Because now I can cast whatever spell I find off this. Beautiful. Do they mean to pump their Ravine Raider? Okay, so I can play that next turn. Or I can just try to kill them with Reptilian Recruiter, potentially. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay, so 4, 8, 10. If I attack with these two. I can almost certainly guarantee the kill for next turn. So this thing costs 1 less now. For each creature card you own, an exile in your graveyard. Wow, that's actually huge. So I can cast this and this. Just gonna add 2 more menace guys to the... What? Oh. I guess I botched that. I thought it said 3. Oh, because it was counting itself? Because it was 8 minus 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should have just cost 4. That makes sense. I don't know. I thought I saw 3 on it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm blind. I don't really mind. I wanted to play this guy anyway. I should have just taken the land, though, instead of the raccoon. I don't think it's going to matter, but it could if I wanted to go Reptilian Recruiter and fell. Okay, got the win. Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm really hoping that we can rattle some wins together, because the losses were very frustrating. Okay. Play next round. Okay. This is a keepable hand. It doesn't have a 2-drop or a 1-drop. But we have about 10 of those in the deck, so we could maybe draw one of them. There's a 2-drop. I mean, we'll probably have to play it on whatever their 2-drop is so we don't fall behind. Especially against green-white. Yep, that card's gotta die. Now I just want to draw some lands. Okay. Pretty good card. They scry to the top, okay. Pretty easy block for me, honestly. Yep, they have the high stride. Why wouldn't they? It's only the best possible combo trick they could have. I guess overprotect would have been worse for me. Sure. I think I'm gonna Nocturnal Hunger this. I'm gonna wait though. They scried to the top, so it's probably a good creature. Yep, that is a good creature. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to save ourselves some damage here, and then we're gonna top deck a land and conduct electricity to kill both these. Booyah. Okay. They have plenty of life to work with. Because they're going to gain a lot of extra life here. Sure. So the tides have turned a little. So this is going to be a 3-2. This is going to be a 1-1. But we're going to get to play our Thoughtstalker Warlock here, which can trade with the Warren Guard and take a spell from their hand, maybe, if they have one. I think they probably have a land in their hand. Probably going to have no cards in hand at a certain point here. We might play this pre-combat. Crazy. Sure, we'll play this. Get rid of their last card. Carrot Cake, that's pretty good for me. Okay. So we've got 7 lands out of our deck. They've got 5, but they have gotten some scries with this Carrot Cake, so they probably scried away lands. Polywop was really bad for me there. Gotta make the trade. Normally I wouldn't use combat tricks on defense, but they have one card. And if they draw land, then we're on the front foot again. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, what a rip. What a rip. This is where we take over the game. Oh my gosh. Big spell. No! No! Oh. Oh, the pain. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they attacked. What the heck was that attack? They had a double block all lined up. I guess they didn't want a double block, but that was like... Okay, Saver. Better than nothing. I'll tell you that much. It's certainly a lot better than nothing. My gosh. You know what'd be great is another Scales of Shale. There's a card. Okay, they double block. We'll kill the Druid of the Spade. Not 100% sure that's the right one to kill, but it feels like getting rid of their higher power guy is better. This kills him in 2 strikes. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You're kidding me. It's the moose. The moose. I can't believe they had the moose. It doesn't really matter. It's got Death Touch. Oh my gosh. Somebody's gonna be like, you should have cut a land, you flooded out all these times, but like I have drawn. This is 2 lands here. Like I've just drawn most of my lands for no reason. Okay, well that's crazy. If they have another moose, I'm gonna lose, but you know. This has gotta be good. We'll take the Pathmaker. Well, I guess we'll take Blooming Blast. Okay, so double Fireglass Mentor could actually deck me, which is kind of crazy. Now that's a bomb. Oh my gosh. This is 10. 2, 6, 10. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, hero. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What a game. Like, I don't know. We've got 5 drops in the deck. We've got some 4 drops. We got plenty to do early. We got This Is a Mana Sink. Like, I don't really want to add another Sazakap's Brew by cutting a land. Just gonna roll with the punches here. We're at 3 wins. Let's try to get a winning record here. I mean, 3 wins is like... It's an okay threshold. Get some gems back. I mean... I feel like that game, like... We drew, like, a lot of lands as well. But... We still got the win, so I'm not complaining. Just... It's I feel like our deck is getting it looks weird because of the way the draws have panned out, but I feel like normally we'll draw like a pretty reasonable ratio and we'll be fine. But yeah, oh my gosh, we managed to beat the rabbits. The Polywallop got me good almost, but the Scales of Shale on my 4/2 gave me a 6-point life swing. I would have taken 3 or traded, and instead I gained 6. Also, the guy that made them discard their Carrot Cake, and also drawing the land for my Conduit. Oh, Kadoke. Facing up against Jim Davis. Wow, that's pretty cool. Sure, we'll keep this. On the draw, unfortunately, but such is life. They're playing a Fountain Port Bell. Sure. The Black-red mirror. I think we've already kind of established that it's really not great to be on the draw in this matchup, but... So this thing can't block, but it can consistently trigger their stuff. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty incredible for me. Okay, main phase. Let's see what we see here. We probably want to play our Thoughtstalker Warlock here. Yeah, so let's take the swamp. I know we could kill their flyer, but this is going to be really good. Okay, target them. Okay, so Wix Patrol is going to be a problem for the future. Because we can always take that with our Recruiter. Let's get rid of the downdraft and they have nothing to do on their turn. Presumably. This can sack to draw a card. Of course. That's unfortunate. Can't Thoughtseize the top of the deck, as they say. Okay, next. Attack with our Menace guy. Okay, sure. Okay. Wix is real good. Whoa! Okay, so they must have drawn a cheap spell. The race is on. Brutal. This is pretty obvious to play, I think. Mana value on cards in their graveyard. They have a 4-drop. They can't kill both of my lizards, so if they Wix Patrol and they don't hit a 5-drop, we win. Okay, so they're early wintering, sure. Sure. Okay. So I want to hit them down to 6. I don't think they can kill me here. If I hit them down to 6, I could play this as well. Hit them for more, but I'm trying to do this after they Wix Patrol. So let's just hit them for 4. I don't think they can kill both of my lizards. Lizard, lizard. Sure. I think I'm in pretty okay shape here. There is a card that makes their opponent discard 2. I think they're just going to play Wix here, though, and kill my Daggerfang duel or something. Yeah. We were waiting for this. Yep. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Yes! Oh, that was satisfying. Always good to beat another person that's on the YouTubes. Maybe he'll even be posting this video from his perspective. Or he was just playing for fun. Still, nice little victory there. We've guaranteed a winning record. I think we played that pretty well, too. We were pretty patient. I think we took the right card with our Thoughtseize effect. And I think this format definitely lends itself to those proactive decks doing well. Top decking the 5/5 Haste Trampler was pretty good, too. Okay, we'll keep this. You kind of have to keep your hands that have a good mix of lands and spells, but we would love to draw something proactive. Hopefully the Scales of Shale can help us swing the tides. That's one of the reasons to take this card, is because your opponent gets off to a fast start and you have to be able to swing it back in your favor. The 8-point life swing or whatever is huge. Oh my gosh, what a rip. What a rip off the top of the old library. Good job, deck. Don't fail me now. Oh, they have nothing. Or they're just using Saver or something. I want to keep all my cards. Sazakap's Brew is not something I want to cast here, because I just want to play my cards up the curve, pretty much. Sure. Beautiful. Bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. So now I have all the lands I need. So if I draw an extra land... Okay. I don't think I really have Graveyard Synergy. Actually, I do. I have the Huskbuster, so obviously I want a mill. Hunter's Talent, right. Right. This card is broken. Yeah, that card's messed up. We're going to lose. Oh my gosh, it's so strong. This thing just takes over the game on its own. I'm glad they didn't just activate this. Okay, that's actually a pretty great draw. Good use for our mana. I think we might actually be able to win this game, despite the Hunter's Talent. They're not going to have time to level it up. The game's going to end before that. Okay. This is going to give me a huge life swing. Oh my gosh, never mind. We're toast. We are absolutely dead. This is like the best rare in the set. Okay, one of the best rares at least. Love this. I'll trade my 2/2 for 5 damage. Well, you can't win them all, that's what they say, and we are absolutely going to lose this one. If we'd been on the play, we might have been able to win. No, we wouldn't have topped like this. It would have been a rough one to win. This is 5. Sure. 5, 7. Draw. Okay. Main phase. If I attack with this guy, I think I just want to attack with my 5/5. They have one card in hand. If I play the Sharpshooter, I can then cast Scales of Shale for 2 mana. They're going to gain some life. This is going to give trample. Scales of Shale only costs 2 now. Okay, I'm just going to hope their last card doesn't do anything. Ah, I see. I understand now. Please fight the Frilled Sharpshooter. Oh, they just put a counter? Okay, that's annoying. Okay. Do I have any out? So, I have this guy. If I double block, they're going to kill the 1/1. They go to 7. If I just block with the Frilled Sharpshooter, gain 6 life. They're at a functional 12. I'm going to have to burn them out somehow. It's going to be just tricky to win. So this would bring them down. They're going to go to 12. This is going to bring them down to 10. 8. Man, them putting a counter was really bad. Like, them having this card, if they had had no spells, I think we could have won this. As it is, it's going to be so hard to beat this Hunter's Talent now that it's going to be active. Okay, I wonder if they just don't block that guy. Okay, they do block it. Gift a tapped fish. Target player. Buff up this guy. This is actually pretty good for me because I managed to kill all of their biggest creatures. So now they can't actually get a thing big enough to use Hunter's Talent on. No blocks. Could you just not top deck a great spell every turn, opponent? Please? Oh my gosh. Can we win this? Oh my gosh. Boom, 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 boom. It's so frustrating. This thing's really annoying here too. Just why? Oh my gosh. Just give me a break. Smart. Oh, right. It targets everything. Yeah, I'm just so dead. Oh, my gosh. I just need them to draw a land here. Oh my gosh. That's such a good draw. Potentially for next turn. Okay. They get to draw an extra card from Hunter's Talent. Please don't be an instant. Oh, what a rip. Do this. Your fish is mine. The fish that I gifted you, thou. Boom! We won! I can't believe we won! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh man! I thought we were so dead that game. They played Fecund Green Shell, and I was just like, yep, that game's over. Oh my gosh, this draft has had all the swings. Lizards was always a deck in this format that I struggled to play. I think because I didn't prioritize Scales of Shale highly enough, and I didn't want to play like the 4/4 Menace Lizard that's sometimes a 3/3 Menace Lizard. But my gosh, that game was close. Okie doke, we can keep this on the draw. It's never where we want to be with this deck, but that's okay. We're against a blue deck. Blue-green. Okay, blue-green can be scary. We're going to play this Cleric. I like leading with the Cleric here, because then I can like guarantee hits for my Fireglass Mentor. Never mind. You'll love to see that. I can't believe they played like the only reach creature. I mean, there's a lot of frogs with reach somehow. Oh, because of the tongues. Or whatever it is. The Root Weaver, sure. Sugarcoat. This was a NicolaiBolas preview card. Fun stuff. No attacks. Okay, well that's going to have to die. This doesn't even count as a lizard anymore. That's crazy. I wish I didn't have to miss out on this, but I think I have to kill this now because they're going to get more cards out of it than I will. How beautiful. Can't believe it. I mean, I can't believe it. Runaway Together is a card that you play in blue-green. Because you can, like, bounce Clifftop Lookouts and stuff like that. This is just terrible for me, though. I don't have that many kill spells is the problem. Yeah. Yeah, Fecund Green Shell's just broken. Yeah, and they're just comboing this so they can just do it over and over. I mean, facing this card in back-to-back rounds is just actually yeah, it's just actually unlucky. Like, I killed it the first time. This doesn't have reach. This does have reach. Yes, they didn't block. That was my hope. No! Oh my gosh. If we'd hit a like actual spell there, that would have been so good. Brutal. Nice. Blooming Blast. They're just gonna get so many cards. This thing like buffed their entire team, right? Yeah. They're toast. Their whole team is about to get supercharged. They have Wogwart, Worrywart, so they get to draw like billions of cards. They're up at 9 lands. I don't think they've made a land drop yet this turn. Oh my gosh. This is one of those things where I don't want my opponent to keep having fun, so I really want to concede. Am I supposed to play around, run away together? Who knows? Probably not. Yeah, their whole team's about to get +2/+2. I don't have anything that can kill this thing left in my entire deck. Because I already used my fell. 5 wins, though. I mean, I feel like the losses we had were pretty dang unlucky, gotta be honest. But yeah, I have, like, the deal 6 wasn't going to be able to kill it anymore. I have Nocturnal Hunger, I guess. 1 copy. But they had just too much value at that point. I mean, I was never going to be able to win that game. Anyway, pretty sweet deck, though. We came in clutch some very key times, and we got really unlucky at other times. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag Bloomburrow is back to let me know you made it to the end, because this format's back for the week, and I had fun playing this one, even though I did have some of those games that were quite unsatisfying. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.